Hello there, everybody. It's HeroicLegend here, and welcome back to the arena. You may notice that this episode might not has a quick draft enquete on it, and for those of you scholarly types, you would know that this happened at some point during this week that was not Friday. In fact, two things were leaving. Dang it, I would have liked to have played them more. Yes, I am recording this also on the day of my birthday because I wish to make sure... Well, Friday we're going to be doing something, and I'd like to keep that day stress-free. Just relax, you know? However, I have had a request from a friend to make a deck. This deck type will be a form of... we're going to also try to make it cycle-proof. And I'm going to take you through my deck making process right now. So, I'm trying to figure out what these two colors share in common besides Vampire. I think they share Knights as well. And Horses. Way too many white creatures. Oh, humans. Humans too. Humans and some zombies. It looks like we are going for vampire. Wait, a Tickaroonie? How did I get you? Dang it, that was another fungus I could have put in the deck. But you can go and fix it. Nope, it's too late now. But, nope. It's a crocodile, alright. Alright, we got Torgar avatars as well. I could put in... Now, you know what? We're gonna go for... I was about to put Link Life. Life Link. We're gonna go pure vampire... We're gonna go vampires and angels, but we're gonna also... Yeah, so... Well, I'm gonna definitely put in 3 copies of Resplendent. What if one of your creator... So he just creates stuff. I kind of really want to put in some Ivara, Hackleon's Witness copies. Because she can be really broken. But let's tone it down a bit. So I'm gonna have to put in 3 copies of Bishop. Let's put in just 4. He's our soldiers that we throw down constantly. I am considering Martyr of Dust simply because he replaces himself. So I'll put him in. I think that's... We will put in the Apostle, the Dusk Apostle. Sadistic Marcher has an additional cast, Flurriel Vampire, pay 1. Flyer with lifelink. Oh, you have to go in. You're not cycle proof, so you're not going in. I would really like to make another red and white deck, but with this card's kind of like the theme of it. But that's really hard to get going. It'd mostly be a kind of burn deck, so to speak. But yeah. How many wild cards do I have? I have 2 common. So I will take the risk and put in more copies of him. And 2 copies of her. Alright. So now we have our basic life linkers, and I'm keeping in the thing for now. Could put in Victory's Herald, but I'm not sure if she's going to get reprinted. But I can check by doing this, I believe. Well, I actually don't have a copy of her. That's weird. She's really good, too. Well, for an angel deck, at least. I don't have the Bloodstained Paladin either? It's weird. Seems like one I should have. It'll also make a very nice knight. Oh, we'll put in one copy. It could be a game winner, in all honesty. And now we go for straight up Vampire, and we take that off. Put in the Legion's Landing. 2 Amontos. I'm not going to put in him, but I will put in the one Dustborn I have. Nah, it's not worth. She's not a win con. She just be there. She basically just get killed. I really want to put in Paladin of Atonement, but he takes a long time to get set up. Could also put in Legion Conquistador. Rather put in some of those, some of these. 2 Bishop of Binding, because I'm evil. He seems like one that I should put in, but I decided not to. I wish I had more so I could put in this as well. Could put in more copies of Sky. I could put in some copies of Sky Marcher. I would love to put. Okay, Sanctum Seeker is also another very important one. Voracious. Aperture of Blood. 3 copies of that boy. Could put in a single singer, but I decided not to. And 2 copies of her. 2 copies of this guy, though I wish I could put in more. Alright, so now that that's happened, let's put in some staple black cards. As well as some staple white cards. So, white's really good at exiling things, but we don't have too many exiling things right here for obvious reasons. Still, 2 copies to take Vengeance. I've thought about it. Cast down. Murder. Moida. I've really thought about making a deck revolving entirely around black cards and artifacts, but this card I also really want to put in a deck at some point. It's just fun. I'm trying to figure out what other cards I'd love to put in. I try not to do this method of deck building, by the way, where I just grab a bunch of cards I think would look good and hope for the best and such, but yeah. Still thinking, because, like, for me, my thoughts right now are, should I go and add in some exile cards, or should I leave this as is and reduce what I need to? I'm also debating if I should put in Ileana. I also really want to try to use this card. It's just so mean. It really does stop certain decks. I'll make a deck revolving around this card at some point, but not this time. Cycle Proof, that's right. So let's grab these and then let's look for Exile. Also, I just discovered how good this card actually is. But that's for another time. Seal away. And yeah, okay. Pretty much Cycle Proof. And now I can start looking at the deck. So Adanto, I feel like is just worth it. Oh wait, there's a few other cards. Pretty sure I spelled that wrong. And when in doubt, just yeah, there you go. Radiant. I kept spelling it as Raid. 2 copies. Ooh, a Johnny as well. That might actually be good. So I'll just throw them in there kind of just to have. It's always nice to have, you know, someone in there that can do stuff like that. And 2 of these just because I want the flying and lifelink. It's honestly the vigilance. And there's a reason why there's 2. Okay. No more cards now. No more cards. Boom. And sealed off. Okay, so I feel like I don't want to be drawing this in a crucial situation. And honestly, I have better destruction cards, so seal away is not really needed. Again, in that case, just put in another cast down. I could say the same for seal away, but there are some cards that need to be exiled. So that's pretty much why I get to pass. Well, a pass. I almost don't want to put in Legion Lieutenant simply because I have more vampires and Radiant does its job a little bit better. Take out one of those. Let's see. They have Vigilance. But the thing is, Legion's Lieutenant is a target and still needs to be taken care of. We'll dip that down to 1. We'll just get rid of the Voracious again. He's not very much a big card that wins things. Drop that down to 1. Keep those. Drop that down to 1 because our focus is, well, this thing. Turn that off so we can get rid of 4 cards. So now we're at 72. Honestly, a part of me really, you know what? We're really about that life gain. And I think yeah, no, I really want to play with Bishop of Binding. So we're actually going to get rid of the 2 Heromancer's Cage because Bishop of Binding does its job basically better. We will keep a Johnny. Just cause. Resplendent, still fine. I can get rid of the Queen's Commissioner because of Legion's Landing and a couple of other cards that create. I don't think we need Seal Away again. We have cards that just outright deal with them. Book Divine is, I still would keep because of the 4 extra life. That really does help Resplendent Angel, who's another card in here, which is basically a win con on her own. And also a very high priority target. It really makes people consider what they have to do. Okay. Whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1. Let's look at the curve we really have going on. So, turn 3 really becomes our most important. Yep. Uh-oh. Actually, we have quite... How many cards do we have that are above 3? 6, 7, and 1. So, 14. Honestly, I don't see much value in that card, especially if we get him late. We need a lot more cards to just straight up give us health. And again, I might be making this deck all wrong, but this was just an idea I had in mind. I'll obviously tune up this deck and make it a little bit better. We will get rid of a Johnny, although he's another nice attacking target, but... Well, attack target, but... We will get rid of Avara. Yeah, one of her wings and... And one of him, just because he could turn to a higher price. Alright, so obviously this deck is going to go into testing now, where we fight against other people, but let's see how well it goes. Empire test. And let's quickly change out our lands. Put in 2 Cabals, which basically act as... well, free mana. The 1 Concealed Courtyard, and I think I have 1... No, I have 3 Isolated Chapels. Okay, so... Yeah, no, that's still fine for the Cabals, because they could really help... Just... Actually, no. No, we don't need the Cabals. We don't have super high... like, cost things like that. Alright, so... Now we're done, and we're going to go test the vampires. Here's hoping they do well. He's also hoping for good hands. Like this. This is actually a very nice hand. Squire's Devotion, which could help. Sovereign and Epicure, so obviously she's first. There's long run plays, and we have some form of protection. If I can get another land, that'd be very nice. So we're gonna throw down the white first. Give them some pause. Honestly, if it's green, I don't feel too bad if he throws down the Land of War. Okay, it's red, so that's actually a little worse. But we have another land, so I can... Whew, so the next turn we can Squire's Devotion, which will get us a lifelink target. Actually... Alright, now we have some ramp coming on. And actually, I'm probably gonna Squire's Devotion Marin. We'll wait to cast this, actually. Alright, now we'll cast this. Just to protect him. Just to make him not a higher priority target. Like, I feel like if he had seen the Squire's Devotion and he has a Lightning Strike, right now he's probably thinking, oh, I could just handle that whenever. But now that he sees that, well, basically this protects me from a Fiery Cannonade that he would have probably cast before I attacked. I'm learning how to be a better Magic player, in all honesty. I've been watching a lot of things on YouTube, and actually right now we're in a pretty good position. If he does take out Bishop, so this is going to put us a little bit behind. Yeah. Ah, lovely, another swamp. So we are actually going to play our other bishop. And we're going to attack with all. Really would like Legion's Landing right now. And even better, we still have... I see, that's another mistake there. I should have actually played bishop at the end of the turn. So I might be a little bit too afraid to throw out anything. This is exactly, by the way, why I tried using Furious Reprisal once, and then I stopped. 1 damage to each. Alright, so I'm going to lose all my... yeah, tokens. But now he only has 1 mana left. Ooh! Except he's going to Lightning Strike. So that's his plays, which is entirely fine with me. It does suck a little bit to lose that, but now's where we have effectively payback. Now I'm summoning him out first specifically because there is kind of... yeah, there's no point not to have him out already. But next turn I'll bring out Vampire Sovereign on the backswing. Actually no, he loses if he doesn't find some way to stop us this turn. Alright, so Furious Reprisal, and... well, actually... attack him now. And that's GG. This just begs the question, why did you play such a... why did you keep such a hand, dude? Oh, I'm back into silver. Wow. Alright, well, that was a decent run for the first match. Well, for the only match of this video, because I was making the deck. There's more ways to improve this deck, and I hope to find it out. But for now, I want to say thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed me and this episode. If you liked it, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel for similar content, or share with a friend or two. Definitely dropping a comment down below to see if there's any advice you have for such a deck. I'd be more than willing to hear it. And once again, big thank you all for watching. Until the next video, I just want to say, laters.